Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this tutorial I will share with you people some basic functionalities and the graphical user interface of a software which I have developed using C#, .NET and SQL Server database. So here on desktop you can find one folder which contains the setup file of that software, and after that you find an icon of that software. As I have already installed that software, so I don't have to do that again. And upon clicking that this icon you find this form. As we are the freshers, we cannot definitely directly sign in, so we have to click first on sign up so that we can register ourselves. And here we have to give the required fields so that we can register ourselves. Username birth, and I provide here a password and I retype, and I'm registered successfully. I go back to login form, and here you can also go to forget password. For example, you don't remember, so you will provide the email address, and there you will find one code of 4 digit, and that code you will paste here and then you will verify. After clicking this button you will be executed to another form, and there you will be able to retype or change your password. So here you can find the main dashboard of the software, and here you see some tabs which I will explain one by one. So first of all we have the books. By clicking that you see that two more submenus are shown. The first one is add new book. Here I will add the book. Numerical integration is the name of the book, and author is Mr. Smith, and publisher is XYZ publisher. From here I select the purchase date of the book, and then I write the price of the book, book quantity. So I have the 2 books. By clicking save you get this thing. So refresh button is used in order to empty these all text boxes. Here you can see, and here I cancel and confirm. Now the record books which we have added we can see by clicking this view books. So here these books I have added already. So the last record was the record in fact which I have shown you and I added in front of you. So by clicking any of the row record, you can find that the data of that book is added respectively in these text boxes in order to update and delete the record. Suppose from Python, here we have that for quantity is 40 of this book, so I want to change to 70 for example, and I click update. By confirmation you can find that the quantity has been changed from 40 to 70. And you can of course delete the record as well. I want to delete this numerical integration book. By clicking that, here it is, you found that it was deleted successfully. Okay, so you can cancel the form as well or close from here as well. But before that I would like to share this thing as well. If you have a lot of books, okay, then it will be very problematic for you to find the book by scrolling down. So you can search the name of that book, and you can see and you can retrieve the data by searching the name of that from the database. By clicking refresh button I get the form into the old state, so I close here. Okay, now come to the student tab. Here in student tab we have again sub 2 menus. The first one is adding a student, so here I will add a student. First of all, his roll number is 35, department is IT, semester is 3rd, and his contact number is something like this. samsur@gmail.com is his email address. By clicking the save button I see that the new student is added successfully, and this refresh button is working the same way as in add books. You can clear the text boxes by clicking this, or you can exit as well, so that we can go to the other functionalities of the software. Now we come to click on this view student information. We want to check the student which we have added. So here you can find these 2 books, these 2 students I have added already. So the one which I added in front of you was this record, so that was Samsur IT 3rd, something like that. So by clicking that, you can see that the respective fields are added here. You can update and delete the record from here as well. Suppose I want to edit the contact number of this student, so it is something like 444. By clicking update button, I confirm. Here you can see that the data is updated successfully, and from here you can also delete the record as we deleted in the previous tab, which was adding books. So I want to delete this record, and by clicking this, you can see that that is no more the part of this this database. So you can also search the student by searching the roll number of that. Suppose I want to retrieve this roll number 34 student. So by clicking that, typing that, sorry, you can find that the student is retrieved successfully. So I cancel that and confirm. Now come to issue book. So this form is not working the way these two forms were working here, because here you have to follow some step sequences. The first one is to enter the roll number of the student. So let me check which students have we added. Okay, 12 and 34. So I click 34. Okay, here I type the roll number of a student, registered student, which is 34, and by clicking that, you can see that the data is retrieved from this field and added here. Here by clicking that, you can find that we have some list of the books. Now these books are in fact the books which we added in the beginning. So the more books you add here, the expanded list you will find here. So suppose I want to issue a book to Ali, and that book is calculus, suppose, and from here I click the date, issue date, and I click on issue book. After that you find this dialog box, and I click on OK, and refresh button will definitely clear all the text boxes, and I will exit from this form. Now we come to complete book details. Here you found that we assigned a book, and the book name was calculus, and we assigned that book to roll number 34, that was Ali. So this we'll discuss later on. So now come to return book. Suppose this guy whose name is Bilal, he wants to return not Bilal, Ali. Okay, he wants to return this Python book back, right? So here again you see some number sequences. So the first text box means you have to enter the roll number of that student, and his roll number is 34. So I search. Here I get 2 records of that student. So I click on that. So now he wants to return the book, and that book is calculus, Python, right? So I click on return, and here record, he has returned the book, and this record we will see in the next step. You can find here that we issued 2 books to Ali, right? So 2 books we issued to him, but he returned 1 book, whereas the other book is yet to be issued. So and this record you can see here. Okay, this we retrieved from the previous menu. He returned this book, his name was Ali, roll number was 34, and book name was Python. So and he still issued 1 more book. Okay, and that book is calculus, sorry, which is yet to be issued. So here we find 2 more extra buttons. These buttons are in fact used to send this data grid view data to the Excel sheet. So by clicking that, we are directed to the Excel sheet. From here you can edit as well all the data, as well as you can find the sequence number of the issued books, right? And you can use this form as a backup as well, right? You just save as and then keep somewhere, so that next time you want to, if you want to install the software back, you don't have to re-enter the data from the beginning. You can retrieve the data from the saved file, right? And from here you can print as well the record as a report. So there are a lot of functionalities attached to this button, right? Same is with this scenario, return book. Suppose you want to issue this as a report, so click that. It will direct us to Excel sheet. As you can see, you can edit as well. You can do a basic stuff which we usually do with Excel sheets. So I don't want to save this. So this was all about a complete book detail tab. And here is the second last tab, which is the more tab. Here you will find the basic stuff related to the software, like end user license agreement, right? as well as the help. If you have any questions related to the usage of the software or related to this tutorial, you can email me and I will try my best to answer you as soon as possible. And if you have any questions or problems related to the usage of this tutorial, by clicking this it will redirect you to my YouTube channel where I have uploaded this tutorial. So if you want to use the software, you can get help from that tutorial. And after that we have this about box which contains the version, developer, developed by. You can find this all stuff here. It was all about library management system which I have developed in C# as I told you in the beginning. So all queries and questions will be accepted happily. So that's it.